Welcome to IT News with Zaheer E and Yolan G.
Now viewers, there are many applications to facilitate e-communication, and we will be discussing a few. Social networking services are platforms used to build social networks or social relationships among people who, for example, share interests, activities, backgrounds, or real-life connections. Most social networking sites are web-based and provide means for users to interact over the internet. There are many examples such as Facebook and Twitter. The idea for social networking sites is to let people... Online chat refers to any kind of communication over the internet that offers a real-time transmission of text messages from sender to receiver. Chat messages are generally short, in order to enable other participants to respond quickly. Instant messaging is a type of online chat which offers real-time text transmission over the internet. To chat to someone, you have to first invite them. This means that instant messaging is private. An example of instant messaging, as you all know, is BBM and WhatsApp. Now, onto SMS and MMS. And most of you are thinking, that is such an old technology. And yes, it is. But you probably didn't know that it is 20 years old. It ruled instant communication much longer than this new instant messaging and still works greatly today. But what do you do when you want to see someone very far away? Well, you video conference them, of course. Video conferencing is an application which allows two or more locations to communicate with each other simultaneously by two-way video and audio transmissions. Now onto VoIP, which stands for Video over Internet Protocol. Now most of you must be like, what is VoIP? Well, you think you don't know, but you actually do, because I'm sure you've all used or heard of it before. VoIP is basically technology that allows you to make calls over the internet. This is amazing, right? Yes, and a popular program that utilizes VoIP is Skype. VoIP applications also allow you to speak to many people at the same time, in real time. But remember, to utilize VoIP, you must have a fairly high-speed internet connection. Now, finally, email, which will be better explained by my co-anchor, Yolan. It's all yours, Yolan.
Email. With the internet's popularity and availability growing in fast numbers, more and more people are communicating via email, rather than traditional means, such as mailing a letter. Email is the composing, sending and receiving of messages electronically over the network, including the internet. How email works. First, you type in the email message on a computer using email software like Microsoft Outlook or Gmail, and many more. Then you type in the recipient's address. Once you send the message, it is sent to the email server at your internet service provider, such as Telcom, for example. It is then sent to the email server at your receiver's ISP. The message is held at this email server until the recipient checks their email and downloads the email messages. Here are some advantages of email. First, it is inexpensive to send and receive email messages. And secondly, it is versatile, as photos and other files can be attached to the email messages. Here are some disadvantages of email. The recipient needs access to the internet to receive email. Viruses are easily spread via email attachment, and there is no guarantee that the email will be read until the user logs on, checks and downloads their email. ISP and web-based accounts. Web-based email or webmail is a service that allows you to access an email account through a web browser from any location that has an internet access. When you sign up with ISP, you will receive email addresses as part of your contract. When using ISP-based email, you will access your email by using software such as Microsoft Outlook and Outlook Express.
Did you know?
Here are some differences between web-based email and ISP-based email. Webmail is free of charge, although you might have to pay for the internet access. ISP-based mail. There is a monthly ISP charge in addition to the cost of internet access. Email addresses. Email addresses are made up as follows. The first part, before the @ identifies the user and can be a real or nickname. Then, the service provider's ID, ISP, or webmail provider. Then, the type of organization, for example, CO, which is company. Then, geographical location, For example, ZA, which is for South Africa. Here is a full example of an email address. yolang@4ways.co.za. Here are some interesting facts about email. Hotmail, Yahoo Mail and Gmail together account for well over 1 billion users. More than 294 billion emails are sent and received daily. Well over 100 trillion emails are sent per year. 3.5 million emails are sent per second. 90% of the trillions of messages are spam or viruses. Thank you for listening to email. Now I will hand over to my co-anchor to finish the show. Thank you for listening.
We have come to the end of our show, and now it is time for a quick joke. Today's joke: what do you think an IT consultant uses as birth control? The answer: his personality.
Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.